What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion.
So, Halo Infinite is on the rise, and it can make or break the Halo franchise as we know it. I know many of you guys are going to disagree and say, oh, Halo's going to continue whether it fails or not. Sure it will, but will the fan base continue to support it? So, Halo Infinite is on a straight path towards success or failure. Now, I'm not here to doom and gloom just yet, but it is a bit concerning that after its initial delay and presentation at this year's E3 that we do not have a set release date. Just a release window, and to me that is extremely odd. Now, it could be for various reasons. One reason in particular is to map out the release dates of other games like the next Call of Duty, Battlefield 2042, and their very own Forza Horizon 5, which looks freaking amazing. That's probably the best game that they showed at this year's E3 graphically. Like, I'm gonna be beating that game religiously at Game Pass near you. The second reason could be is that the campaign is not ready just yet, and 343 probably doesn't want to release the multiplayer without the campaign. Even though the multiplayer is free to play and I believe could be released on its own and they can release the campaign when it's finished. At least I think it would be a good idea, because at the end of the day, the multiplayer is what most of us are interested in anyways. Come on, let's be real. A lot of us will skip the campaign and just go straight into multiplayer. You know, that's pretty much what a lot of people do. But don't forget that Halo was supposed to be at launch. Don't forget that Halo was supposed to be a launch title that was promotional material on the back of these Xbox consoles. You know, I think delaying it would be damn near
suicide.
So just release the multiplayer and they can release the campaign afterwards. But let's go back to last year's Halo Infinite review, which looked a little bit like, I want to say a little bit, it actually looked lackluster to me. As you can see, this game was not ready. I'm not even sure they were comfortable showing off that footage, because if I were one of the people making this game, I'd be like, damn guys, like, this is what the game looks like? Shoot, man, our game's looking sus. Off the rip, the trailer showed us that 343 was going a completely different direction when it came to the graphics. To me, it looked a bit cartoony for what Halo is, and that caught many fans off guard and were also not impressed by the overall presentation.
Alone. Here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends.
I mean, look at it. If they wanted to show you why you should buy a Series X or S, this was not it, chief. Forza is. Just that little piece of video looked like it looked like early Xbox One graphics, and immediately the internet ripped them a new one to the point where they had to tweet an apology and delay the game by a year. And here we are now.
You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going.
Halo's been on a downturn ever since Bungie left, giving 343 a lot of skepticism for how they've handled this franchise. I personally think Halo 4 was a great game, not the best, but a good game nonetheless. They added onto what Bungie did with Reach and expanded that. Minus all the bugs and glitches, the campaign was entertaining and the multiplayer was still fun nonetheless. But one thing that always bugged me is that why did they decide to remove Firefight from the game? Why? Firefight was awesome. It was amazing.
The world may never know.
But at least Spartan Ops was cool though, right? Right? I mean, look at those pretty cutscenes. Didn't that make you wanna, want to watch more and play more Spartan Ops to continue the story? Anybody? No? Okay. Many fans hate this game, despite it being voted as the best Halo of all time, and because of this, the sales have plummeted, and the franchise has slowly gone on a decline.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
But that soundtrack though, that Halo 4 soundtrack,
Was godlike. You did it. Let me try.
go listen to it. You will not be disappointed. 117, amazing. Halo just isn't what it used to be, and like I said before, the sales show that. And let's not even talk about Halo 5. Decent game, but an overall disappointment. If players didn't quit before, Halo 5 definitely hit the nail on the coffin.
Well, I'm glad that's over.
Now, enough about the negatives, and let's talk about why I'm excited and why y'all should be excited for Halo.
What makes Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like, the sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots.
From the jump, we can see that the extra year they took to polish and make this game better was worth it, because you cannot deny how great the multiplayer is looking. This looks like Halo, and that for one is exciting. Don't get me wrong, as I've mentioned before, Halo 4 and Halo 5 weren't terrible games. I enjoyed them both to the fullest, but many didn't think those games felt like Halo and more like a Call of Duty game, which I can rant forever on how games need to evolve, but that's besides the point. I could rant for days. That's a whole other video. This here right now, this is legacy Halo with a modern spin to it, and it is attracting a lot of older Halo fans who quit the game years ago. Halo is Halo. We all grew up with this amazing franchise and have so many memories of it.
Oh, give him the business. Incoming.
Damn freaking straight!
So far, it seems that 343 is doing the game justice. The chaotic feel of multiplayer seems to be returning. The grappling it has a lot of potential. Could be busted under certain situations and math, but looks hella fun though, nonetheless. I mean, you can jack a fucking Banshee. Like, who does not want to jack a Banshee with a grappling hook? That's badass. Y'all are not ready for me, because I am known to be an escape artist when it comes to Halo, and with that grappling hook, and I'm dead ass gonna be the Batman. You won't see me coming, and you won't see me dip, because I don't want no smoke.
Red team score.
I like what they're doing with the battle pass system that will, it won't expire when the season is over. You can choose which season you want to progress in, which is amazing because, we all have lives and not everyone can spend 50 plus hours a week playing games. And did I mention no loot boxes? That's great. No loot boxes, battle passes that don't expire, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be microtransactions in the game, which is probably going to be cosmetics. So it's free to play, that's pretty much going to be the standard from now on. I think loot boxes are pretty much going to gravitate away from gaming. It's left a really really bad taste in a lot of gamers. So hopefully they never come back. Halo 3's equipment system is also back, but with a twist. No more armor ability, just equipment you can pick up and use whenever you want to use it. Same goes with the cloak and the overshield. You no longer instant activate them when you pick them up. So this is great for when you're in the heat of battle and need extra shields to
finishing this fight.
You know, you're going 2v1, you knock one of the dudes out and your shields are low, pop in that overshield and then you can get the second guy. So I think that's pretty cool. If you guys don't, well, for me, it feels great to be a Halo fan again, you know. Halo has always been about the sandbox, and this game looks like it's going to fulfill that experience with all its new features and enhancements.
I was just kidding! Come on! Come on! You guys know I was just kidding, right?
I can't wait, and I hope I get invited to the Halo Insider program and have the chance to test this game out and give you guys my thoughts and feedback. And when the game comes out, I hope to see you guys in the arena so we can continue this fight. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Smash that like button. Let's get this video to 5 likes. Leave a comment letting me know what your thoughts on Halo Infinite. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Gameplay X4. We host a podcast every Friday at 7 p.m. Check us out. You know, we have some good laughs, some crack some good jokes, talk about games, you know, just a bunch of guys having a good time talking about games. Come check us out. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. If it ain't Gambino, it gots to go. Deuces.
Lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well.